Welcome back, everybody, to the world of Wraith. We got with you guys another market watch. Before we get started, I want to quickly say this is not financial advice. Do not spend your kid's college fund on this. Do not spend your retirement saving on this. This is simply me looking at the market, pointing some things out. Uh, Make your own decisions. This is not financial advice. Without further ado, we're mainly looking at Ranger cards. There's a lot of hype going on from High Seas, so let's jump right into it. Perch Grapplers from Crucible of War and History Pack also has a printing. They're going up about $5. History Pack is pretty much at $5 too, so Quiver of Abyssal Depths about $12. I swear this was like at 20 like last night when I was looking at them. One sold. That was a cold foil. 28 cold foil. Not a bad price. Quivers are really cool since you can just always have them equipped. This is kind of like a anti-fatigue quiver. Lets you shovel 3 arrows. So instead of having to run Remembrance, Rangers just have access to this. Long draw half glove. They're moving a lot. The non-foils are pretty cheap right now, but the cold foils have spiked. Only 7 on the market. About $18 and $20 and 28. So if you're looking for Rangers, I would just get the non-cold foil one, just a regular non-foil for $1. Melting Point, $3 right now. I think I think this action card's gonna be really good. The Haunted just gave us a bunch of daggers. A lot of heroes have two-handed weapons. Rainbow foils are about $6, $7 and slowly going up. Not a bad pickup right now. I think this hasn't spiked like a lot of the other cards. Codex of Inertia, the worst of the codex. I know Blood Rot and Frailty have already seen, some jumps. There's some cheap ones. And then I think eventually, if this gets, there's only 24 in the market, so it's actually kind of crazy. I think it's pretty low right now for quite a good Majestic in my opinion. First Rainbow Foil is 10, then go to 13. Not a bad pickup if you don't have your playset and you're looking forward to Rangers. Something worth considering. Heat Seeker. This card is so crazy. I think if we're playing New Horizons, which I think a lot of the Rangers will likely play, Heat Seeker is going to be crazy. About $5 for the non-foils. The rainbow foils looking pretty much the same. So if you want Heat Seekers, I'd probably advise you just get a rainbow foil. Pay a little bit more, but you get the bling. Next up, Remorseless. Look at the graph. About $8, and then boom. Okay, this graph is actually kind of weird because it's showing it for 9, but so you can see it's about $23, $24. So yeah, I don't know if there's been many listings. Looks like a few rainbow foils have sold for that much. I think the card is really good, especially in in the meta we're gonna be in with Aurora and Syndra getting so much go again. This is not only a 1 for 5, like it can be 1 for 7, 1 for 9, depending how much go agains they do and how many actions they play. Remorseless can get a lot of value. And then of course you can't play defense reactions to it. We're in a big defense reaction meta, so that text is gonna be pretty relevant. If you don't have your playsets and you're looking forward to Rangers, maybe try to shop around, see if you can get a good deal on it. Next up, Endless Arrow. I think this is kind of cheap. I thought we were gonna be at a point where this is more expensive, but some low listings, this is about $7. A lot of them are lightly played or moderately played, but then we see some rainbow foils for about 9. If you can get your playset for like $15, $20, it's not a bad pickup. On hit, just put it back into your hand. It's pretty cool. Next up, I want to point out, if you are interested in Rangers, the Azalea Armory deck might be a good pickup. I don't think it's worth $50, but there is some good cards in here. Stone Rain. I'm pretty sure you get a playset of this, and one of them is Rainbow Foil. You get Line It Up. And I'm not sure how many other good cards it is, but these are kind of exclusive from this set. I don't think the equipment is that good, but it does have some value in it. I would say if you can go to your LGSs or ask around, shop around, if you can find this for like $30 ish, might be a good pickup. Next up, Judge Jury Executioner, Azalea specialization. About $3, slowly going to 5. If you're looking forward to Azalea, and honestly, I think you should be looking forward to her as Ranger players. I think are going to be eating next set. And I think Azalea is definitely going to LL a little after, not a little, but like a couple months with High Seas. I think High Seas is going to push her over the top and she's going to LL. So if you want to play her while she's really good, make sure to just pick up your cards early. Judge Jerry's Executioner is a legendary, so you only need one. Seek and Destroy. I think this is fairly cheap as well for a really good pump. It's a little under $5. Couple rainbow foils here for under 5. Not a bad pickup. Seek and Destroy. Amplifying Arrow from Outsiders. Guys, a lot of things from Outsiders have been jumping, so I would get these sooner than later. We got some for about $3. Then they start jumping close to 4 or 5. Yeah. Amplifying Arrow, good card. Pitches for yellow. I know that the last time I thought Azalea was being like really good, really worked on, they were playing like red and yellow only. So I think if we kind of go back to that, Amplifying Arrow is just one of those cards that you can just slot in. It's a yellow for when you do need to pitch it, but when you play it with a bunch of pumps, you can get a lot of value. Three of a Kind, this has slowly been jumping up. We got one here, crypto and collectibles for about $5, and then yeah, it's pretty much a $10 card. World of Better Gaming has 24, so this is kind of crazy. Shout out to them. If you want to just get your plays up for 30, if someone doesn't snag this, I would buy this and then 2 from here or something. But yeah, Three of a Kind's going crazy, guys. Make sure you get your copies if you're interested. We do have the history pack version for about $3, so we do have this as an alternative. Next, looking at some promo cards. Release Detention. I'm pretty sure this is from LGS promos, just the armory kits. About $9 and $10. These are pretty much sold out. There's 3 listings, so if you got some of these, you have some value. If you don't have them and you want them, it might be better to look around. I don't think they're worth $10, but you know, do what you want to do. Laser Blood Rot, 10 listings, about $3-4, and then goes to 5, and then goes to 10. Yeah, these EAs look so cool. Yeah, can't really tell you to pick them up or not, but they do look cool. Laced with Inertia, a little bit cheaper, about $2. Then slowly goes to 3 and 4. Next up, we got Relin. I think I might have missed the Frailty one. I might have them in here somewhere. Tried to put them in order, but I might have messed up. Relin, you know, this card, one of my friends literally gave to me as bulk, so you might have to search your bulk. It's about $8 now. I think Riptide is getting a lot of hype in this High C set. Don't know if he'll be really good, but there's so many support cards for Riptide, and he's going to get a whole set. So it could be Riptide's time to come into the meta. If he's not going to be like an A tier deck, maybe like a B tier B deck. About $8-9. Look through your bulk from heavy hitters. If you have Reelin, it's a little bit of money now. Intoxicating Shots from Bright Lights. Only 16 on the market. They're basically 15. These rainbow foils, you can just get a playset for 45. Now, I don't know if I would ever buy 3 of these for 45, but there is the option. And after those go, the rainbow foils are like 17. Yeah, this card is just Bright Light expansion slot cards are very hard to get. The set wasn't really opened that well, and then the expansion cards are like short printed in a way. Not exactly short printed, you know. They're just harder to pull. Here it is, Laced with Frailty. About $3 more or less. Slowly going up to 5-ish. Frailty is so good in Ranger metas, especially if Rangers want to go wide. You can just get a lot of value out of giving them Frailty. So this coming into the Ranger mirror match, or even against like Warriors. I don't know how relevant Warriors will be, but you know, Laced with Frailty, not a bad time to pick it up. I would look around, ask your friends, check your bulk. We might have some of these. This was another LGS promo from the Armory kits. Murky Waters about $8, slowly going up to 10. I think it's just Riptide hype, but this being able to get back one of your legendary traps is really good. So if you don't have it, I'm not gonna say go get it, but you might have missed out. Now you might have to shell out $25 for a playset around there. Playing from the worst, Rosetta. Seems like everything in Rosetta is just going crazy. It's about $8 now, going up to 10 slowly. I don't even want to see the rainbow foils. 4 rainbow foils on the market, $20. This is crazy. $60, guys. Do not buy this for $60. You can get a playset for 60 instead of just one for 60. This might be too high, but I actually do think this card is pretty broken. One of the best Ranger cards, in my opinion, even though we haven't gotten to see a lot of decks use it. Talking about Riptide hype, the cold foil being like $60. Not bad. I don't know if this is going to get bought out, but to be honest, I think we're going to get a Marvel Riptide in the next set. So if you do want to shell out some money, maybe wait for that. New Horizons, about 130. There's a cold foil here for 115. Kind of a nice deal. Then goes to 140, 150. Yeah, this is definitely spiked. Skull Bones, Cross Wrap. Not sure how Rangers are going to go, what headpiece they're going to run. Right now, this is kind of high, so. Also, the History Pack version. It's pretty close. I would just get the Welcome to Wraith. No, not Welcome to Wraith. I think it's Arcane Rising. I'll get the Arcane Rising Rainbow foils. For a little bit of money, you guarantee that you just get the Rainbow foil that I don't think they'll ever reprint unless they do it in different art. Trench. This has gone crazy. $40. This card used to be $7, I think. Yeah, 11, 12. If you don't have it, I mean, I can't advise you to get it for this much. Maybe just save up for a tunic, but this does have some cool implications, and it's Arcane Barrier. So we also got the EA version, 180, and slowly going to $225. We got the Pirates. Anything with a pirate on has been going crazy. Truce. This is also low-key a pirate card. For a generic, like $18, it's going kind of crazy. I would avoid this for now, unless you're playing like a really defensive deck and you really want this. I think this might be a little too high for it. Shout out FRG Collectibles. They got 2 for 18, so maybe if you're missing your playset. Nasty Surprise. This surprised me a lot, no pun intended. Looks like, yeah, it's just like a $5 card now. Maybe you got some heavy hitter bulk. Look for your real ins, look for your Nasty Surprise. You got some value there. Arcane Fortress, another Rosetta card. This card was so cheap. Yeah, $15, $14 for a while. It's going close to 30, so if you don't have this, I would try to pick it up sooner than later. There's also the EA version. This one hasn't been moving as much, I guess. Yeah, not too long ago it's 50, so nah, but none of them sold for 50. Let's look at these snapshots. Okay, yeah, some were selling for 50 not too long ago. Some sold for 70. Yeah, EA generics, I mean, they're just gonna go up over time. I mean, this guy looks so fresh. Look at him. My boy has mass swag. Yeah, if you buy it, most likely it'll just go up over time. I don't think this is even seeing play right now. I'm actually surprised at how high it is. Arknight Skullcap, the rainbow foil. It's about $37, slowly going to 40. You know, just the Arknight. The little set. I can't call it a full armor set since we're missing the legs and arms, but just something I wanted to take a look at. Lastly, the last few cards we're gonna go over, some lightning cards gone in the flash. Guys, I've been telling you guys if you want the Aurora cards, like get these sooner than later. These were literally $20, and they've more than doubled. So if you didn't get them, you missed out, fam. I'm sorry. Current funnel, same shit. But to be honest, I don't think the new Aurora is gonna play this. The Armory deck has a blue that's better than current funnel in my opinion. And Aurora doesn't even like blues like that. She just kind of wants to play a red line deck, pretty similar to Syndra. So I would avoid this. Do not get this. If you have any extras, put them in your trade binder. Put them up on TCG Player. I would try to move these. This for $40 is kind of ridiculous. Unless I'm like not in the know, and this card's actually insane. I think you're just better off playing the one in the Armory deck. Channel Laning Valley, not bad. I thought this was gonna skyrocket. This is about $22 for the rainbow foil. I think if you missed out on all the lightning hype, you're seeing how expensive things get. I don't think this is that bad. I think let's see real quick. Excuse me. Looks like they've been selling for close to 20. So yeah, I thought this was gonna be like gone in the flash, but it's a pretty good price. I think you could still buy this and not feel bad about it. Haunting Rendition, continuing on the Rosetta hype, is about $20, $25. The preventing damage has just been going crazy, especially in this format with all the flake knives and all these little kisses of death with toxicity. Preventing 1 to 2 can actually save you a whole lot of life. So this is definitely spiked from that. Adaptive Dissolver, I don't know why this spiked. It's like $11. Mechanologists already have really good arcane barriers, so maybe some people just know something I don't. But this is kind of crazy high for not a good card. Maybe it's Teklo hype. I mean, this counts as a base equipment, so maybe it has something to do with that. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like this type of content, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let me know down below what do you think is going to be in high C's. My personal guess is we're going to get Necromancer, Ranger, and Brutes. But let me know what classes you think they'll be in the comment section down below. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.